name's Jake Bisson. I am a maker and a filmmaker. I separate the two because I do physical making, and then the filmmaking is a little different. I'm a film major at the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I am also an art minor. I always thought that engineering was what you needed to be the person to build things when you got older. Went to MSOE, and I started doing it on my own, outside of school whenever I did have time. I went to Renaissance Fair, and I don't know, I was like, I have no idea where it came from, but I was like entrapped in like the whole medieval world. Went home and just started building my own armor, and the armor is actually what influenced me to become a filmmaker. I have interests going all over. I mean, I love costuming, prop making, special effects. Obviously, special effects, visual effects, practical effects are my main niche, I guess, because I mean that's where I started. I started making costumes. I started making props and set designs, and I love explosions and special effects makeup. That's probably where I'll sit most of the time, but if I can ever get behind the camera, if I can direct, or if I can, even do some lighting or even grip work, I would love to do that. I try to do it all. I do it all as much as I can. There are many times, where I'll look at a film and I'll analyze, okay, this is how they did this is how they did that, and then I'll figure out ways that I can do it in my own stuff, I've always prided myself in having the ability to get completely lost in a film, the ones where I'm just completely in the moment. I'm like, this is so great. And I'll have that the first time, which is always the greatest time to watch a movie, is that first time seeing it. And then after that, I'll start to analyze, how do they do this? Because you get the obsession for it. I made an 18-foot camera crane because I was able to, and we decided to film with it. So it turned out to be this really like pulp fiction-y, like crime thriller, I guess. Where this guy's gets captured by a kingpin and he's getting interrogated because he stole something. Chase scenes, a little bit of action. It was really feeling it out. The 18-foot camera crane was much more difficult to film with than I had thought. I think it was more difficult to film with than it was to make it, which was pretty interesting. It was a learning experience. Obviously, I'm in school right now, and that's what I'm focusing on, is just learning. But it was definitely fun. I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for Makerspace. I started out of my garage, and it just wasn't cutting it. I didn't have the tools, I didn't have the room. I think the first summer I was here probably 40 or 50 hours a week, just working on it nonstop. I'm pretty far ahead in terms of technical skills and stuff because I have all these people around me to help me. The crane required machining, welding, it was just steel work. It was all these different things that people here taught me how to do it. And then I was able to do it in a really fast time because I already had all the knowledge from people around me. I don't know, it's my comfort zone. I feel really comfortable just sitting here and I don't know, just hammering metal. It really helps with frustration, I guess.